go to the pit stop ranch. The bees are buzzing. The pollen is flying. That means spring is in the air. And with spring comes racing. And like everybody else who participates in a race series or race league, we promised ourselves that the break between the seasons, we would jump right in there and get all that important work done on our race rig. And just like everybody else who makes this solemn vow to themselves every fall, we didn't do a lick. Well, that's not true at all. Actually, some things have been done. But not a lot, not nearly enough. We'd hope to basically be ready to go by now, so we can start doing some test runs and maybe getting a feel for the vehicle, shake it down a little bit, maybe get some of the safety experts to come out and eyeball it and let us know what we got wrong. Haven't got any of that done. We do have a cage though, and a few other things. So let's go ahead and I'm going to give you a refresher on Slow the Race Truck and let you know where we're at and some of the things that we're going to be picking at here in the next couple of weeks to get ready for the race series. So under the hood, nothing. It's exactly the way it was. So we can probably move on from there. Footprints. We got rodentia. That's good. That's fine. We can just ignore that. We have a T5 World Class out of a Mustang. Is it a Borg Warner? Is it a Tremec? I'm not sure. I have to double check. I forget which one. But we got the T5. We have the SFI bell housing, so we can put those on. We were given a whole bunch of race ready gear from some friends, and we will be incorporating that in. As you can see, we got our jungle gym mostly set up. We're not 100% sure how legal it is, if we got all the gussets in the right place and everything's built the way it's supposed to be. And from here we will be able to get it ready to go. We have our race seat in the location. We test fitted it, both drivers, to see if how it feels, and this is the right position for us. We should clear everything just fine with inches to spare, which is one thing that we're required. Now the other thing we need to do is create a wing that comes off here, off the back of the thing, and then another foldable wing here that keeps the head from slamming back and forth and scrambling the brains any more than they're already scrambled. We've got a bin of goodies over here, more of the same safety stuff that we're going to need to install. So, yep. We're trying to figure out a tire situation. Take you on that thrilling adventure. Okay, so what we're doing is these 16-inch rims you can't get very good. There's not a very good selection of tires that are suitable for land speed racing. So we're pulling them off, and we're hoping we can fit a set of 15-inch rims.
It fits. Well, it doesn't fit around the brake.
Having played around with those 15-inch rims and not fitting and in any shape, way, or form, we are going to go ahead and get some lower profile tires, skinnier or lower profile tires, and fit them on these stock rims. We can put the moon covers on them to get the nice aerodynamic shape. And that'll help us drop the front down along with some other suspension mods we're going to be doing. Well, the universe has listened to us in our obsession with Ford 9-inches. Now, one of the great advantages of being part of a larger community, like a club, is every now and then someone reaches out to the club who's looking to get rid of some stuff. And we were able to get a bunch of safety equipment already for the slow project, as I already showed you, that we got from a fellow club member. And another former lake racer reached out to the club and had a whole bunch of stuff that they wanted to get rid of as well. And fortunately, our friends in the club, knowing that we were building a truck, figured we were the natural ones to go to. And we happened to get this killer full race spec, fully custom Curry 9-inch rear axle with F450 disc brakes on the back, a 250 gear. We just had to take everything else as a package. It was the cost was hauling away a bunch of stuff the person didn't want anymore, including this ballast tank, ballast water tank for the bed, this front bumper splitter that fits a 0405 GM truck. Is on a GMC, but we're hoping it'll fit Chevy Chase down there because Chevy Chase's front bumper's a little tweaked. And this window net, which was another item with which we needed to get for slow. So I hope that sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Anyways, this is of course that super whiz bang Curry 9-inch I just introduced you to, and after further reflection, we're not going to put this under flow. It's a really good unit, it's really high-end, and it's perfect for a full-size truck application of some sort. We're going to keep this in the inventory and some future application. This Ford 9-inch right here, the back of the pack, back of the pile, it is running the numbers. It comes from the late 70s, early 80s. I think it's like an 81 or 83 unit out of a F150, possibly an E150 pickup. It is wheel mounting surface to wheel mounting surface. It is exactly the same as what's under slow presently. Prior to getting that Super Whiz Bangs race 9-inch, we'd already purchased the necessary items to upgrade and modify this 9-inch to meet our needs. And looking at that one, the things that we would need to do to convert that, because it's a bit wider, we'd have to figure out a wheel tire combination that would work as an 8-lug and so forth. And we got to do a lot of the same internal gear ratio and traction aid conversions. So this is an open rear end, and that one is a spool. The race rear end is a spool. And this one I think is a 3-to-1, which is about what we want. We want 3 to 3.2 to 1, and that's a 2.5, I believe. I believe it's a 2.5. So I think the gear ratio is correct, but it would be kind of nice to put a limited slip in there. If you ask 5 land speed racers what they think you should have As far as a limit open versus locker versus limited slip, you'll get 6 different answers. Fact of the matter is, every car likes something a little different, and it's a kind of a matter of trying different things with your setup. And that's an advantage of the 9 inches. It's so easy to swap third members and have multiple different setups, so you can tweak and tune them even out there on the lake bed. Instead of working on and modifying our whiz-bang race rear end, we're going to turn this one into the race rear end, and watch that for upcoming videos. Okay, so there you go. In upcoming weeks, we are going to be splitting time between this and Jimmy, so don't worry, we're not stopping work on Jimmy. We're just going to be going back and forth between the 2 vehicles. Our goal on this isn't to get it perfectly race ready, but get all the safety equipment installed and get it reasonably close. Let me put it this way, we want to get it race ready by the beginning of the season. We're not expecting to actually do any passes the opening weekend. We expect that we're going to go to we're going to get inspected, and we'll end up with a bunch of things that we're going to have to address that we're unaware of, and that's fine. So what you're going to look forward to in the next 6 months at least is regular videos about our land speeding addiction and slow the race truck, and yeah, should be fun. I will be tearing down and building up that Ford 9-inch and getting it ready to install, and probably doing the installation. I also should be pulling the transmission out of this one and setting up and installing the new transmission with the new hydraulic slave setup we've picked up. And we should be able to get we got some front suspension mods we're going to do to lower it, including like I said, smaller diameter tires on these rims, and then keep going from there. And we're hoping that hopefully in the next 6 weeks we can get this thing into fighting trim. And as always, if you like what we're doing here at the Pit Stop Ranch and want to support us, please hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very much. And if you want to keep track in a more timely manner, real-time manner, follow us on Instagram at pit_stop_ranch, and we try and post daily or something close to it. And then until next time, have a race prep-tastic day.